Norins now with the kills on to 17. They are officially replacing Ace. Ace are out.
Aber wir haben eine mega gute Chance, mit unserem Skill und unserem Team in das Finale zu kommen.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the rise, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more of it. Yeah, I went to tour and put on for the soil. Hey, bruh, remember they used to ignore us? Now they drop me the pin with the cord and they catch me running through the ordinance. Remember we couldn't afford the whip. Pushing and scraping, that shit was so
Okay.
Die hier. Trust. Die.
Can you zoom in my eyes?
To get it really close to your eyes, but window in there.
Chicken dinner.
Desperate times call for desperate measures here at PGS1. These teams have one more opportunity to keep themselves alive here in the tournament and get towards that grand final. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
They are in trouble now, though. Same thing happening for Acend as they try to make the play over towards Pentagram. Ada sat in the bathroom, I should say, trying to hold Dumpers against Micah. Shifts a bit north, not exactly going to be in the majority. Then Micah does fall as well as Ixlef finds one more. Sinan trying to stay safe. He knows exactly where he has Micah. He doesn't want to reveal himself to Chris. Not for now. Wait for Micah to push on up issue as Chris is doing damage while he's waiting.
That makes it a 2 versus 2. Chris got to guard for the second. I thought he was going to go for the flush. No, it's all onto one last member of New Happy. It's all onto none. And he has the high ground. And he is technically closest towards the center. But this is an opportunity for Acend with the last two members remaining to peek and swing out from two separate angles. The flashes are coming out. More from It's Chris. Chris wants the final kill against New Happy. They want to confirm the win. They win game number 2. 10 kills. It was a slow start. It was a quiet start. But they win.
On top, now taking control of Pride Rock. Huge rainbow nades coming out here from Shouty D, but it doesn't really connect onto anybody from Acend. Don't know what's going on with XO back there, but hopefully they can recover. Suju trying to watch the angle. Mika trying to come around the side, gets the headshot, but can't find the knock. Over in the smoke is Xiaobei, letting loose with some grenades of his own. Are they going to find the mark? Shouty D does. A good one on top, another knock for Shouty D. But there is one from Acend as well.
Has enough time to heal on up, but yeah, the damage is being done towards Acend. It's Chris and Killing High have other angles to try and keep 17 out of the zone, but again, Little Ghost, more grenades. They're just finding their mark. They're finding their targets. It's only Chris with the M249 remaining.
And could this be 17 Gaming finding their footing? But no, it's once again, it's Chris with the M249, putting Suju down, looking for another. Little Ghost trying to get here with another grenade, trying to see if he could finish the job, but it didn't matter. He was shooting them before the grenade even landed, and Little Ghost gets another kill.
I think pressure is definitely the biggest thing we struggled with in the lower bracket. We had an okay day one, but we came from a group stage where we had 2 okay days and it wasn't enough. So we had an okay day one, we were in 9th, I believe, so we knew we have another day like this, should be enough, but it wasn't enough in the group stage.
After first day, I felt pretty okay-ish. It was a decent day. We had 34 points with 1 chicken dinner. It felt okay. Nothing special. Obviously, it would be way better if we had more points. but it was our minimum and we reached that. So I was pretty happy and okay-ish with it.
I had mixed feelings after day one. I was still confident in myself and my team. We had really rough games, but we still managed to get like above 30 points, which is quite good.
And then we come into day two. We struggle in game one. We struggle in game two, which were both games where we didn't play horribly, but in game two, for example, we got into a really, really good position out of a terrible phase 1 and 2 shift, but then we kind of threw the late game a little bit, and that really sort of brings the mental down. And then we played a horrible game 9, where we probably haven't played a game this bad in a long time. And it was really, really hard to just get the mental back up. And I think we were 11th at that point. We were 1 game away from 8th, but we had just played 3 really rough games, or games that feel really rough on the mental. And I think the third game of that day, game 9, we really kind of we were playing like headless chickens. We were really scared, we didn't know what to do. There was a lot of situations of people just sort of trying to drive scout things, dying for it. It was really, really bad. And all I tried to do was get the guys back on a sort of mental state where they could actually win, because we just needed 1 good game, and then we were 8th, so it wasn't over. And I actually went in there and I was like, guys, like, we're playing 3 more games. We just have to have 1 good game out of those 3, and then we go to PGS finals. And you guys are sitting here like your cat just died. Like, this is not how we win. And that was the point where I was really concerned, because in the group stages, we choked the last 3 games. And then seeing the same kind of pattern emerging on the second day of lower bracket was really, really bad and really, really scary for me as a coach from the outside. But then we played a really good game 4 and we got some really important zones, and you could just kind of feel that pressure falling off, and you could kind of feel, okay, we're back in the game. We just won a game, we played a clean end game. It was a game you should always win, but we didn't choke it, we pulled through, we got the win, and then we were back in it.
Since I never looked at our points, like after game 6, I had no clue what to think and like where we were standing. And I was really stressed out, and yeah, to be honest, I had no idea. I quickly realized though that Pyro needed to die for us to qualify, and yeah, it was just nerve-wracking for us.
It always sucks if you're dead and need to watch the game if you make it. Not having it in your own hands does not feel good at all.
Once that pressure was kind of gone, it was a different game.